Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? Yeah, I figured I'd do kind of an update video. It's been a few weeks. I still got the end of that Infinity last video on that Infinity to load, but haven't done it yet. Alright, well, we'll start off this video. Since everybody seems to be doing tools these days, I want to show you my lathe. One of these days I need to get down and restore. I have no idea what type it is. I'm going to climb up the ladder. The reason why I was standing up so far is just to give you a general idea of how high off the ground it is, and I'll explain that here in a second. That there is my little lathe, and I have no idea what type it is. If any of you guys can recognize it, I'm going to do a better video when I get it pulled out of here. Oh, the plane's in the way right now. And yes, they're turned on their feet, but the blades are all shot in these. These are some that, well, that wooden one, the sole is definitely not true. You know, after 100 and something years of, same with that one, they're just kind of wall hangers. The only wall hangers I've got in my shop, the rest of them will be workable planes at one time. But back to the lathe. Alright, there is the headstock there, with my four-jaw chuck on there. And this was a crazy cousin of mine. We got a few tools from him, my Chinese drill press and whatnot. This is, well, from what I can tell, it's old, I know that, and I think it's American. Somebody has neglected the little symbol there. I don't know how well you guys can see it. It says oil. So, yeah, this one's definitely had a rough life. I've been thinking it was an Atlas, which would have been like an old Craftsman style lathe, but after kind of seeing other videos on some of these others, I'm not sure. So many of you experts out there would kindly tell me a little bit of my gear setup. Let me say we'll do a better video on this when we can. Yeah. This thing is, yeah, it's pretty neat. I do have all the tooling for it back in the back there. See, one of these days I'll get it down. My router table. Eventually those legs will be collapsible so it can actually hang on the wall. Alright, now the reason I wanted to show you how high this was is before I put this shelf over my solar units there, I had it up there. Now just imagine. And yeah, mind you, it's not a very big lathe, but just imagine one person up on a ladder pulling it down from up there. And while we're there, there's a couple of my old saws. There's an old, that's a Craftsman right there, a little 6 1/4, and in a bucket next to it, there's a mall saw, which is an 8-inch worm drive, which is another restoration project I got. There's my T-Max RC car that I got. I haven't run that in years. And there's some Delta attachments. But yeah, being we have earthquakes here in Southern California, you know, I got my fan-dangled earthquake proofing rope up there. I still didn't like the idea of that much weight up there. That lathe's got to weigh a good 100 and something pounds anyway, I'd imagine. Feels like it when it's on your shoulder when you're teetering on top of a 6-foot ladder. Okay, now we're going to move outside, and I want to show you a few more things here, which, I don't know. I'm embarrassed, and if I ever do have welders that watch my show, I do have a welder, and I almost know how to use it. This is a backer up here. Or not, I'll just open the gate. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is my Montgomery Ward's 230 arc welder. It's got a high and low setting, and it's been kind of cobbled together over the years. This is my fancy amperage lock here that I came up with the other day, because the lock piece on my handle here actually operates a couple of operates a couple of plastic slides that slide between the two coils in there, and those plastic slides, of course, over the years have just went to hell. So yeah. So that's that. And as embarrassed as I am of it, the first real welding job I've done with it. I don't know how well you guys can see with this light, but the latch had started breaking away from this gate, and it's really thin stock, and I've been told so many times that my welder is too much for this thin stock, and I kind of figured that out. This front piece here was an after add because I blew out a hole on the end of it. But the rest of it, but until I got to that point, I mean, yeah, it's probably not the greatest weld, but it's tough. I've beat on it quite a bit, and it still works. I do, however, I got to finish this side off. I just ground it out this morning. We got some rains, of course, a little rust. And, yeah, so that's that. And also in this video, since I saw something about an air tank a while ago. Now this is a compressor tank that I don't think I'd use. Yeah, you know, yeah, a little weld wouldn't hurt me, but this one came with a compressor, which I'll show you in a second. But as rusted and nasty as it looks on the outside, I have kind of, as far in as I can go, kind of felt the walls inside. I wish I had the scope. But you know, Jay Taylor, he's got that neat scope. That's cool. But you know, I can really see how badly rusted it is. But now this one I might not put air in. What I am planning on doing with this is making a forge. You know, I think it'd make a perfect forge. Or it might be a bad experiment, but we'll try it. And yep, there's my pressure washer pump. It's off the machine right now. I noticed a little oil leak on it, and I'll come to find out whoever rebuilt it last put the oil splashers that are supposed to oil the crank on the in between the head and the case. And now, for one, that's not good. I don't think I wrecked the crank in it, but it was causing an oil leak, and it's not right. And the packings were kind of screwed, so I'm going to order some new parts and rebuild that. Okay, and this one's for Dan again. There's my Curtis. That's my Curtis compressor. That was on top of that green tank out there. Yeah, a little bit awkward for that tank. But yeah, it's about a 1941 Curtis as far as I can understand. But yeah, another project for someday. I don't know, might keep it a compressor. I was also thinking about possibly making it into a little hit and miss motor or something. I don't know. We'll see. Alrighty, there's both of my god awful new ones. Both of them are oilless, which sucks. But hey, they work. A little Bostitch. I mean, that's fairly new. We bought it a few years ago. And yeah, Ken, I'd say I'd trust that one that you welded on a lot better than even this one. You know, I can kind of ding on the side and hear. Well, now it's insulated, it's kind of hard to hear it, but yeah, I just don't. And if you look at the welds, they're yeah, I just don't think that looks that great. So darn those engineers. And it's very cheaply made inside, just like all these airless are. And that Craftsman I actually traded a Ford pickup for, believe it or not. Yeah, it was a piece of junk truck that I had. And it does alright for me. Alrighty, but yeah, that's just kind of an update video and a little bit on a few of my tools. More to come. Alright, bye.